Hi beauties, it's Jean Piersanti with Beauty and the Stamper, and today we're going to make a Mother's Day card. So let me go ahead and bring this down. We're going to be using the So Sentimental, and I'm going to be using this Wishing You Much Happiness Today and Always. And then we're going to be using the Dressed to Impress, and I'm going to be using the Happy Mother's Day. So I'm using the Dress to Impress, and I could stamp these out, but let me show you. They also have the paper already done. So all I'm going to do is just cut these 3 pieces out, and then I'm going to grab one of these sheets. All of the paper is double-sided, and it's so pretty. So it was hard deciding which one I wanted to use. They're so pretty. So I finally decided that I was going to use this lovely lipstick color and then these 3 here. So I cut them out, and then all you do is start to fussy cut them. And there are some that have dies to it, so that would be even easier. But I'm only doing 3, so I said I'll just fussy cut them out real quick. And I'm leaving a little bit of a white border. So I've got those 3 cut out here. I used some Bermuda Bay. I thought those colors went really well together. And then from the Bonanza dies, I'm using the tag in a Whisper White. I also have a white piece to go on the inside of the card. And then I have another piece of Bermuda Bay cut slightly larger. And actually what I'm going to do here, while I have it all lined up, is I have a nice little border, and then I'm going to cut a border here as well. Just like that. And now I have a perfect border, so we can put most of this together. But the one thing I want to do, this comes in a 6x6, and I'm just going to get out my little mini trimmer, because a 6x6 is going to be much bigger than the base, because as you know, with our standard card, we just take a piece of 8.5 by 11 and cut it in half, and then we fold right in the center, and then it ends up with a base of 4.25 by 5.5. So obviously much bigger. So I need to cut this down. So let's go ahead and cut this down. And this fits so perfectly in there. And so we know that if it's 4.25, I'm going to take 1/4 of an inch off. So go ahead and go right here. And I just love this little mini trimmer. The only way you can get the mini trimmer is by becoming a demonstrator now. So this is a 6, and I want to go to 5.25, because I'm taking 1/4 of an inch off. So that means I need to take 1 inch, actually what, just less than an inch off, right? Is it measure measure twice, cut once? Right? Let's see if that worked here. Ta-da! It gave us a great little border. So just a little bit of math there. But isn't that so cute? I love it. All right, what else are we going to be doing? I wanted to make it a Mother's Day card, so I did grab that Happy Mother's Day, but I didn't want just a little stamp that said Happy Mother's Day. So I grabbed my Word Wishes dies, and it has all these great words, and it had mother in there, mothers. So I took some lovely lipstick, and die cut out the word mothers. And it comes with this little teeny tiny apostrophe. So I've got that little apostrophe sitting right there. All right, we've got all our pieces together. Now let's put this all together. I'm going to take my snail adhesive and we're going to put this right onto the front of the card. Okay, we've got the front of our card here. And again, when you measure these out, if it's cut correctly, it's all going to fit nice and perfectly. So now we've got our great little border. We've got some little lipsticks, the same exact things that we're going to be putting on the card. Then we're going to work on this part of the tag. And I'm going to be doing that with our Happy Mother's Day. And I'm trying to figure out where I want this. I think I'm going to kind of have this here. So then I'll put the happy right about there. So now that I know where I want that, I'm going to take my Stampin' Right marker and get that inked up in the lovely lipstick with the word happy on there. And just get that all inked up. Now if I wanted to really make sure I could use the Stamparatus, and just in case it didn't ink up well, but I'm okay with it being a handmade card. There we go, happy. And then we've got mothers in here. And now I want to figure out where the day is going to go, so I'm going to put it right about there. But I want to make sure I clean that off because I don't want that to be on there. And since it is a darker color, I want to get it off with that Stampin' Cleaner. So I'm going to take a little bit of that off. Okay. Get rid of all that red. And then I'm going to take and clean it again with this little guy just to get that cleaner off of there because I don't want it to eat away at my stamps. So, all right. I love that little chamois. All right, and now we're going to put that day down there, doing the same exact thing. We're going to marker that up with the word day. And you could choose any color you want. I'm just going with the lovely lipstick because they make it so easy. Stampin' Up! Just makes it really easy for us. I'm going to put that right here. There we go. And then real quick, I'm going to clean that off again just because it makes it so nice and it doesn't leave that real dark red when you clean it right away. But then you do have to, again, clean it off with that chamois. All right, so I'm going to set that off to the side for a minute. We're going to bring this guy in because I have my lovely lipstick marker and I want to, you might be able to see right here, this little burst. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take a regular straw and I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of right here toward the top-ish, going a little bit away. I'm going to stick this right up against that and I'm going to blow. You see that? And it makes some nice little splatters. like that. So you can do multiple colors. It's really cool. And all it is a straw. So I thought that was really cool. Now I'm going to take my Wishing You Much Happiness, and I'm going to put that on with some Memento on here. And I'm going to flip this over just in case it's not dry from the ink. I think it is, but you never know. Yeah, it dries really fast. But, you know, just in case. So we're going to take the Memento ink, and I'm going to tell you, I lined it up with my card. So I knew I wanted this to go up on the top area. So I would have a place to write down here. So when I lined this up, I put this up at the top. I'm going to let that get on over there. Look at that. I love it. So now we'll be able to put that on here. But first I wanted to put a lipstick on there. So I'm going to get out my little Dress to Impress lipstick, and I wasn't going to use it, but decided it would be pretty cute. And it's easy enough. And I've got that little corner down there. So we're going to get that out. Trying to see how I want that. I think I'll line it just straight up and down. And then the lipstick that we currently have has some lovely lipstick in there. Let's see if I have, I'm not so sure I have that color. That's a Poppy Parade. And a Real Red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just my Stampin' Write marker and color this guy in. There we go. And then we had some purple there. So I'm going to just go ahead and grab, what's this? This is a light Highland Heather. And we're going to go ahead and use this. Like that. And then I'm going to get my dark Highland Heather as well. And kind of just go along where they have some lines already, and kind of just in the shades of where I think some light would come on there. And then to make it blendable, I just go right back over with that light and pull that in. And then I'm still going to leave a little bit lighter right there in that center part. So I've got that. And then I'm going to go in, I think with a kind of, yeah, I'm going to go in with, I was going to go in with a light basic black, but I think I'm going to go in with maybe the gray granite. And I'm going to leave a little bit of white there. Get a little bit of that light gray granite as well. Oh, so pretty. Then I'm going to get some of my Wink of Stella. And I'm going to put that right on that lipstick and give that lipstick some really pretty shine. I'm going to give this a little bit of shine on here as well. And heck, we might as well get it all along there. Okay, then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to add some Wink of Stella to this one as well. Just going to add just some shimmer. And you might not be able to see it, but I can, and it is pretty. Just add Wink of Stella to anything. Don't worry about it. Okay, now I think we're pretty close to ready to putting this all together. So let's go ahead and get the inside of this card all up in here. Again, lining that up. Look at that, so pretty. We've got that part. We're going to take this guy and let's give him a little bit of ribbon. We'll give him some Bermuda Bay striped ribbon. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of the twine as well. And we'll go ahead and just tie that off. Just like that. And if you're a bow maker, you can make a little bow. I am not much of a bow maker. I'll try it once. If it doesn't work, yep, we're going in for a knot. Not even much of a knot maker, but there we go. So we've got that. Okay, now we're going to take that and put that right on here. And you can pop that up if you want with some dimensionals, but I'm going to save the dimensionals. I'm going to stick this right on here. And look at that. It's all done. And we're going to take that, and I think we will here, we'll pop those up with some dimensionals. So I'm going to get my dimensionals out. And when I put on my dimensionals, you guys know, that is when my take your pick tool comes out. So we're going to pop those guys in here. Put them all at the edge here. And then one in the middle. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this, and I probably should have done this prior. We're going to take our mothers. Now, you know, I could use some glue, but I'm just going to use my little stickers here. I don't know, I just like it. I like it until I use it, actually. It seems great, and then I use it and I get all sticky and think, I probably should have just used the fine liner. All right, so we're going to put that mother's right there. And then I've got this little teeny tiny And that is where I will get that fine liner glue out for that little teeny tiny piece. In fact, I'm going to use my tool here to pick that up and just put a little bit, one little dot, and that's it. There we go. If it's for your mom, you need to put the correct punctuation. All right, and now I'm going to get out my silicone craft sheet, and that is because I'm going to put this down. I'm going to use this little guy, and in case it goes off the edge, it won't stick. So I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put another little piece right here. And then on this one, I am going to pop it up a little bit. So I want to have some glue, not glue, snail adhesive on there. And you see, I was able to get it all the way to the edge because all I have to do is rub that right off the silicone. Then I'm going to take one of these guys. In fact, I think I might take two and put them toward the bottom in the center. Because this part's going to be hanging off the edge, so we want it to add height. Just like that. Oh, super cute. So that's my Happy Mother's Day card. So we've got Happy Mother's Day, and then wishing you much happiness today and always. And then, of course, we're just the little girls who spilt this everywhere, or the little boys who spilt it everywhere, whatever you like. We're all messy when we're kids. So I hope you like this. And you know what? I'm just going to add a little bit of the enamel dots because I forgot that I had them out here. So we're just going to add. Oh, I'm almost done with this. I'm going to have to get a new one. Another little dot here. And a little dot here. So cute. And we're going to add one more. And we'll add that right here. There we go. That's the perfect ending to this card. If you like it, please make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. If you wanted to purchase anything, the host code's been sitting here in front of you the whole time. And then also you can do so by going right here to jeanpiersanti.stampinup.net. All right, beauties. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!